Hey everybody, it's your boy, the Tater Meister here, back again with another movie review. Today we're doing Godzilla X Kong. Yeah, I'm wearing my Godzilla shirt because I decided to wear it, even though it has a stain on it on the bottom, which I don't wear it much anymore. I need to get a new one. Maybe a Godzilla X Kong shirt in the future? Could. But yeah, today I'm reviewing the new MonsterVerse movie. This is the 5th movie in the MonsterVerse. And the best one. This is the best one. Yeah. I should go off right about saying that. And that's saying a lot, because King of the Monsters, you saw my review on that. I'll put the link for that. I reviewed King of the Monsters, and I really love that. But this is better than that. Now I want to clarify, it's not infinitely better than that. And I still think the music in King of the Monsters is better. But as far as a whole, I don't got much to say. I'm going to keep this review short because I don't have much to say. But because there's a lot of things I would have to spoil. This would be a very long review if I spoiled stuff. Probably like 20 minutes. I'm going to keep it short. Godzilla X Kong New Empire. The New Empire is freaking amazing. I'm gonna go see it again. I mean, wow. Not just the monster fights. The human interactions in this are actually good. I love the humans in this, especially Trapper, who's played by Dan Stevens. And I knew Dan Stevens was gonna kill it in this. Dan Stevens did great in The Guest and every other movie that Dan Stevens is in, even Beauty and the Beast. Dan Stevens is the man. And I knew he was going to be great. But I love Bernie, the black guy character, I forget the actor's name, but he did a better job in this than he did in Godzilla vs. Kong. Way better. Now, Millie Bobby Brown's character is not in this time, which did disappoint me a little bit, but hopefully they bring her back in the next movie. Rebecca Hall does a great job as the main leader of the Kong division, Monarch. One of the Monarch leaders. She does a great job. And, of course, the Asian kid. I always forget the Asian kid's name. If I don't know everybody's name, it's just because I remember Trapper's name because his name's easy to remember. But just everybody's names. I know Bernie. Bernie's the black guy, but I forget the actors' names. I remember Rebecca Hall's name. I just forget her character name. But, anyway, I mean, you're coming to the movie for Godzilla and Kong. You're not really coming for the humans, but even still, the human story in this was really, really good. They did a good job, actually having them part of the story, which is what I liked about King of the Monsters. They didn't just have the humans sit back and do nothing. No, the humans actually do stuff in this, which is great. They don't just sit back and do nothing. Their story is just as important as the monster story. It's all right, cool, great. They didn't just sit back and do nothing. All right, cool. Godzilla in this, now, here's the thing. I know everybody's been, and a lot of reviews have said this, Godzilla's not in the movie a lot. Yes, Godzilla's not in the movie a lot, but when he is on screen, man, does he steal the show. Let me tell you what. They did my boy Godzilla justice. But of course, King Kong is amazing too. I love King Kong's character in this is beautiful, and I love King Kong so much. He is a superhero to me. This movie had everything I wanted. This was the perfect Godzilla X Kong movie. Everything about it, just wow. I don't know how they're gonna top this one. It just doesn't even seem possible. How are you gonna top that? That was just amazing, from the music, from the fights, from the cinematography, from the visuals, from the sweet moments, from the dialogue. Everything just clicked, bro. It was just click, click, click. We did it right. It's a passion-filled project. Adam Wingard and the team went hard as crap with this one. Way harder than they did for Godzilla vs. Kong. I like Godzilla vs. Kong, but I feel like that movie didn't... This is what Godzilla vs. Kong should have been. This is way better than Godzilla vs. Kong. It's not even comparable to compare the two. I mean, what a sequel. Seriously, this is a sequel done right. So far, both the sequels in this series have been fantastic. Godzilla King of the Monsters was way better than Godzilla 2014, and Godzilla X Kong is way better than Godzilla vs. Kong. I mean, both the sequels have been freaking amazing. This is even better than Godzilla King of the Monsters. Again, the only weak movie is Godzilla 2014. That's the only movie I say is weak in this series. But, yeah. Kong Skull Island is a lot of fun, too. I like Kong Skull Island. Kong Skull Island and Godzilla vs. Kong are about the same for me. I mean, I don't know which one's better. They're about, I have to rewatch them side by side to compare them. But now this one was just baller. I mean, beginning to end, bro, it is just the perfect Godzilla and Kong movie. Like anything, if you're a fan of Godzilla, you'll love the movie. If you're a fan of King Kong, you'll love the movie. And if you, since me being a fan of both, I love the movie entirely. And the mini Kong scenes, which I guess that's his name in the movie, Mini Kong. Scar King was a fantastic villain. Shimo was a good antagonist. Really just, I don't know what to say. I loved it. Just fantastic. Can't wait to see it again. It's really all I got to say without spoilers. Okay, there's one. Alright, before I give the rating, I'm gonna give one negative. This movie is better than The Beekeeper because it had less flaws than The Beekeeper. And this was more popcorny eating than The Beekeeper. I finished my popcorn and didn't go to the bathroom once during Godzilla x Kong New Empire because it was that good. It was just a wonderful experience. I just loved it. It's just, wow. You know a movie's good when it keeps my attention for that long. Like, I was just glued. I just wanted to see what happened. And, yeah. But there's one tiny negative. And I'm going to put it in a way that's not spoilery. So, there's this one character with the Asian kid. It's specifically her character. That I feel like they didn't really do this plot point right. And if they had done this plot point right, I would have given the movie a higher score. But maybe a 10 out of 10. But the plot point didn't make sense to me, and I'll get to that later. I might do a spoiler review of this movie or something, but yeah, this plot point didn't make a lot of sense to me, and if they just done this better, I think it would have, amplified the movie. But other than this little criticism, who cares? The movie's still baller. It's a 9.6 out of 10. Even better than The Beekeeper, because The Beekeeper had some flaws. This movie doesn't really have many flaws. I mean, not many. I mean, I couldn't really name them from the back of my head. The main one is that plot point. There's a little criticism you can give to the dialogue, maybe, and to the human characters, but even the human characters I really loved. I dug them, bro. Like, they brought their A game for this. Like, honestly. Really love this movie a lot. I'm going to go see it again. I don't know if hopefully this rating sticks. I think it will. I mean, this movie was just, wow, I don't know. It's going to be hard to top this one in the Monsterverse, or this year, that's for sure. I mean, I'm thinking Beetlejuice and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes will probably top it. But, honestly, bro, this was like, everything I wanted out of this movie I got. It pretty much met my expectations, and maybe exceeded them a bit. I really love it. I hope you guys go watch it. It is a baller time in the theater. Truly. I don't see how anybody could go in this movie and walk out not satisfied. It was just fantastic. Loved it. Anyway, that's all I gotta say on Godzilla x Kong New Empire. I'm Tatum Meister signing out.